people. Like my DS original that I still have that has like a broken hinge and everything. I wonder if I can get that fixed. Let me, thinking of getting things fixed. Zoop. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Wait, no. I think I could just continue. Can I go on to the next thing from here? I actually don't know. Oh, well, no. I guess not. Okay. Let me boot it back up again. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I've already done everything in this game. Now we're on the next part of the game. Yeah. Okay. Now we're on Justice for All. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I was going to try to give him. Ugh! How did I get into this mess? That's far enough! You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright! I started with one, just in order. Oh god, Godot's such an asshole. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Man, I love this super. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defend Lobby number 1. What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Guess they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. Hate to do this to you, but... it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Look at this asshole. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Ouch, my head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning! Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that! God. You mean the rant YouTuber era that we have now? Kind of, yes. Yes. Like, I know that, oh, no. I remember what you were talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I do. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? It's my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands? Yeah. I remember that. Everybody did that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You promised me. You said you'd prove I was not guilty. Not guilty? That's when I thought all hope was lost. When all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you've done to me. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Oh, yeah. I remember Boot to the Head. I'm still thinking about how good, God, what is it called? That Turnabout one? Damn it, what's it called? Turnabout Funk, yeah. Turnabout Funk goes hard. Actually, I love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You You've been acting really strange. You keep staring at me. Maybe you're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. Afraid to ask, but here goes. This might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. This is how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this! No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Ah! Someone, please! Tell me this is just a bad dream! I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from. September 8th, 10 a.m., District Court Courtroom number 2. Oh, it's that guy. Court is now in session of the trial of Maggie Bird. Yeah, Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? You know what I'm doing. Yeah. Sam Riegel is so many people that, like, it's hard for me to keep track, because he's Alphino, Starscream, Phoenix, God, he's so many people. I guess just say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I prove not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. I love, like, Phoenix's, like, whole character. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. And I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. Policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me! And besides, Dustin and I... We weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay. Who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicide found in the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. Women are that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. Never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe. Please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near the headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches in the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. Nina's are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Oh, yes. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. That's so funny coming off the heels of the first game. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. I love, like, a lot of the puns they try to localize as far as this goes. Because Phoenix Wright is really good. Because, I think... What is his name in Japanese again? I think it's... I know name is Naruhodo, but I think it's something else. It's I think it's either Ryuhei Naruhodo or something like that. Yeah, it's great. It's the kind of dumb stuff you'd get out of something like Kamen Rider. Cause in Double specifically, there's a character whose name is Shotaro Hidari, and Hidari means left. And in Double, he represents the left half of the Kamen Rider in that show. It's so stupid, I love it. Let's see. Let me get his name. Ryuichi Naruhodo. Yes, Ryuichi Naruhodo. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess? Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Okay, yeah, there's this. Glasses. Yep, info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You'll get the court record by pressing tab, or RB in this case. See their profiles. Maggie Bride, age 22, my client. The only can recalls that she's a policewoman. Dustin Prince, the victim and a policeman. It seems he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bride. Yeah, like, the way in which the Phoenix Wright court cases work is its own kind of dystopian hellscape. Where it's just like, alright, we need all court proceedings done in 3 days. What? Prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. RB, huh? You know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a lead late instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record, see what I can find. What was it again? Alright, let's see here. We got the attorney's badge, the cell phone, the autopsy report, the glasses, and the crime. Okay. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. Yeah. What is it? The victim grabbed his killer's glasses he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? The glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime aren't mine. Are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally slipped on mine. Coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more. And this evidence is very decisive. Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah. I'm surprised they don't, like, get to, you know, pay their bail, you know? Very well. So everyone witness about this evidence. Alright, let's see. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, so... With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see your name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepted into evidence. If the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name as clear as day on the ground. But, I already told you, those glasses aren't mine! And how to explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir! Yeah, for sure. The guy at the end of, Phoenix Wright, 1, that DA? Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it, I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all! Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. Prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means that they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like a detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question the witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, that's also true. Broken neck. Would someone with a broken neck be able to write something like that? During his date, the victim was pushed in the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Let's see here. Died instantly, okay. Oh boy! Objection! Oh, no, it's not. Oh, never mind. It does it. Shit. I fucked up. Heck, okay. Let's just press on this point. Let's see. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... was that the name of my client? Okay, let's try to... press here. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. Trying to... Whoop! My bad. Let me, let's see. Now, you sure they was... Yeah, I already done this. Here as well. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are from nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames are like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? Dirt and sand without any traces of fingerprints or anything else. What you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves that those glasses are my client's. Something like that. What? I see. So there is... Wow, that was amazing! I totally feel it down in my gut. So... Trying to figure out what I need to do here. Oh. You know? I just noticed something. Shut up, I'm not. I am. I'm lying. I don't know why I tried to lie. Anyway. I'll stop doing it, though. What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled at the top of my lungs, figure out stretch, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please say the defendant's name for me.
What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's, name is, Maggie Bride.
I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bride. Ah!
Looks like the bird caught the cat napping. That's a weird thing. Hello. Welcome. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. I love how happy he looks that he has no idea. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled M-A-G-G-E-Y. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh! How about that? I didn't even notice.
But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would not be impossible for him to not know her. It would have been impossible for him to not have known her name.
No!
I was going, idiot. This is very true. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor?
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were, in fact, lovers?
Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court in the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Also, I didn't realize what you said, because I didn't, like, put it into, like, my brain fully, but please. I want to make a joke so bad, but it sucks. Officer Prince and Officer Bride have been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bride, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for her. Oh, those two sound like they were close. But 6 months for marriage, that's pretty quick, don't you think?
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Joker's gonna make you think this counts as foreplay between Phoenix and Edgeworth? Actually, hold on, I want to see something there. That's an uncomfortable gap. That is a very uncomfortable gap. Ugh. The incident is... Let's see. old is he? Who? She's 22. He's 30. I know they're both adults, but,
That shit's weird. That's really weird.
Huh, cool. Sorry, I didn't realize you could pull the triggers into the same thing. ADHD brain just finds, like, one button and it's just like, yeah, this is pretty fun. Let's see here. Over 2 months ago. Yup, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? Yeah, 15 plus 7 is 22. It's mathematically exactly on the border of not creepy. I mean, like, when I'm looking at it from my perspective, like, dude was 26 when she was, like, you know, just turning 18. Or, like, 25 when she was 17. That's creepy! That's so creepy! She got him a glove. A single glove? Why'd you only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove. Just now, I believe you said the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought that glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what was it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? Of course it's relevant! I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes! Bluffing to the max! Now this is the Mr. Red I know. I'm stopping your back, sir. I'm learning how long it'd take. This is great! Yeah, right? That's like, an important thing as well. Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. If I used to do this, it squeeze information even the most tightly. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Actually, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why he had the special order? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It is clear the defendant and the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. What was the name Maggie? Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped on the victim's fingernail. Before I do anything else, I want to look at this. So it's clearly a right-handed glove. Not yet, but we'll get there, I think. There were also scratches on the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Okay. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Like, I think a 40 to 50-year-old is different, but, like, it's one of those things where, like, an age gap, I feel, of that kind of scope would matter less if, when time goes on, I feel like. So, say, like, a 43-year-old and a 50-year-old is not as bad as, say, a 30-year-old or a 22-year-old, because I feel like they've had a lot more time to fully grow, you know? Half age plus 7? Nah, I'm still of the mind of if this person was like high school age, like I said, 30, and then you have someone who is 22, like that closeness is weird and it bothers me. But, you know, this is like, you know, the kiddie pool compared to the other stuff that's in this game, but we'll get to that later. Press a little bit. So in the end, you can confirm it. Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find everything out. Find out everything you want with scientific investigation. Never heard that before.
Me neither.
Nor I. Never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Yes. Yes, it is. Next, we check the victim's pointer finger. We found there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches in the skin that were caused by him running on the ground. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Let's see. So, let's see here. So it had to be custom made, and it was a right-handed writing. I think this is what I need to do. Yeah, I'm a genius. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow, and that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. You know what that is? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. The glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that was with his... Wait a sec! Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah!
I mean, I object!
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. The left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order! Order! If you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is...
No, it's not possible!
Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor?
The evidence that the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No!
Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright! Phew! I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. So you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I'll now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant Maggie Bride...
No, not yet!
Oh, for Pete's sake. Just take your L. You fucking clown.
I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to stand.
What? What is this witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck? Yeah, I bet he saw the fish for the call for catch my man. Order! Order in the court! I believe recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling this was a bit too easy. You need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. Put my guard down. It's gonna get tougher from here on. I think it's supposed to be bird, but it might be bride. I don't know how to pronounce it. Let me actually look it up. Court is adjourned for recess. That's really nice. Alright, yeah, I love them. You love it. Alright, let's see here. Don't mind me, I'm also weirded out by other stuff later. Oh, Lord. Maggie, Margaret. Oh, yeah, it is bird. It is bird. It is bird, yeah. It is bird, yeah, I see it now. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. Lawyers can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on! I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I kind of stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. My head's one problem I'll be tackling today. I think Pearl Mia is also weird. This game has a lot of weirdness in it. Let me not mince words here. We're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course! I'd be honored to! Well, I guess we'll have to tell me with... I'll just write my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix, Wright? What a weird name. This is serious. I really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this, and maybe it'll help. This bag, maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah! Your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. That outfit's really fun. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. Yeah, for real. Like, she even has gay in her name. It's in her first name. So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. I think I'm considered one of the weakest series. I dislike traveling relations the most, honestly. It really magnifies a lot of the weirdness present in this one. Ugh. That's not a lot of confidence from me. Huh? Is it me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? You think it has anything to do with murder? I don't really know. But if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you didn't pick up! When I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left! Ah! And when the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl, too. Hey! Good morning, Maggie! And a good morning to you, Maya! So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? What if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with ultra-decisive, super important evidence! Here you are, Nick, the thing you want me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? This? About 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It's kinda tough, I managed to dig out some dirt. Looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in... There's a group of con artists that the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. What would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? And look at me! Where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday! Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. Hope I never get to be as forgetful, a forgetful prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please be an defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops, guess to get going. How about you being old later, Nick? Wish us luck! Guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. I'll just have to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. God, I missed Maya. Maya's so good. Yeah! Oh, I missed the way this courtroom looks with Maya in it. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
No. No. Phoenix is like... God, what's the best way to... You know what, in this instance, yeah, I guess he is Law Goku. What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on...
There is no need to give such a preface. Hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Oh, I hate this clown.
Please state your name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk.
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. I looked into the court's eyes and called me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me university student... Oh, God. I want to punch this clown so bad.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
What is he? A human chatterbox? Ugh. I have to question him. You can't tell, chat, but I am rolling my eyes so far back in my head you can see they're white. You can tell this dude is like... He dresses like metrosexual homophobic. Most apt. Fashion, women, fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you're wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to get the young people down. I see you work now. Shut the fuck up! You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you're wrong. But you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. I have my face in my hands, chat. Secondhand embarrassment. It's like all the like misogyny that exists in both Vega and what's his name, and Zato was given physical form. And if you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling to the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a pubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am...
Anyway, please testify this court what you saw during your walk to the park.
See, you've said it again. Taking a walk. You know you... God, me too. I wanna, like, just punch the highlights out of his hair like in Scott Pilgrim. Just do what your just do what your witness will do, Mr. Wellington. Sorry, I don't want to see this clown on screen anymore. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought of my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Oh, I hate this clown. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? I think you just said... Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. Find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let me just look at the court record. So... we have his glasses. The banana was the baseball glove. Let's see here. You joke, Bobu? You joke, Bobu. But, yeah, I am able to easily find that out. Because, I mean, if I see someone with, like, especially stupid trains of logic, I can 9 times out of 10 realize, like, the fact that they are white. Anyway. Okay. I remember the time a lot well, but I do believe it was well past 6 p.m. Okay. Let me... How did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, you could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy, do-it-yourself hairstyle practically screamed I'm a police officer. Because he's wearing an officer's uniform. Should not statement have come first. Well, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, you think you figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that one out yet. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you! I don't care if I have them or not. Did you not get a clear look at her face?
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in the court. Then please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I know you'd like to get back to talking. Oi. So you're sure you're not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, we were only a cheap imitation. I couldn't be a lawyer in this universe because I'd throw hands. I would throw hands.
Yeah, sure. Of course, of course.
Oh, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. A bunch of bananas be doing there. Well, I know such a thing. I'm only telling you what I saw. Yeah. You mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then it would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. My client is innocent. Yeah. Which means we get someone find out how he's lying. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna need to do. Alright, I just have to press, I have to show evidence at the last statement. You mean this, buddy? Mr. Wellington. I believe I have the bananas you saw, right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas, too. Why didn't you say so earlier? I can't come up with a voice for this clown, it's so hard. But don't think you can use them as this is a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? You know what? Maybe. That's not... It's a... No! Alright. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness... By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? You? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Oh, God! Walking as Gumshoe is good, but I like the dumb Brooklyn accent for Gumshoe. At least my attempt at it.
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. Let's see here. I guess I'll just do the dumb posh accent then. I'll just try to keep it. Yeah, I'm trying to do that for Gumshoe. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo for his... Oh, God. Sure, in the end, you found out, in fact, the glove is not bananas, so when viewed from afar, I do believe there's room for doubt, don't you? And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 20/200. Someone's gonna tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Sir? Kaiba boy! We're in a courtroom, please don't try to throw yourself. Save that for, your jail cell. How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting, evil man! Like those people who rejected Joan of Arc and put her to death! She was brave and courageous, already caught up by horrible... Yeah, shut up. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, you identify any of the woman at the crime, only the woman at the scene of the crime, and that of the defendant, cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible anyone would see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened. Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. I hate this loser. They must have a lot of free time on their hands, so they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. Call the local movie club. I think we got somebody who's fucking projecting without a permit. You may now question the witness. You may now question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Let's see here. Within 10 minutes. Oh boy.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? I mean the victim's autopsy report. According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Ugh.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
15 minutes is what I call a little dazed.
Ah!
Mr. Wellington. Yes. Please explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Cell phone, I mean... Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions. As if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Man molding. Witness! I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it. Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scattered, Ray, when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that all geniuses have a strange quirk or two? Oi. Get out from underneath your ass, bro. Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on. He lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone. Could it be? One thing I love about Phoenix Wright is that the idea that these games take place in 2017, like around that time frame, that cell phones still look like this, like 15, 16 years later. I know they couldn't have predicted it, but it's just so funny to me, right? And this phone that Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See? Here is it. Oh, I see. See, he's got his phone. I thought I thought that just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, it was the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. Eat a dick. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could just put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There's nothing I can prove. I guess there's no further questions. Let me see here. So I have... Yeah, you're right. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you!
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You don't have any... You have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. Something should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please run the proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Oh, right, yeah, that's right. That's right! Eat this, idiot! It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene.
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic of looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
Ah!
Order! Order!
What is reporting the crime a little late proof for the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. There was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. When I was looking for his cell phone, he was looking for something else. Was he? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? You have an idea. There is only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned, if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Freaking gnats flying around my food. Let me see here. I doubt it's that. Or it could be. I think it's the list, yeah. But at the same time, like, I feel like it could also be related to let's see. It's not the phone. It'd be interesting, though, to have Maggie in here, because then it just wouldn't be anything. Oh, right, yeah. That is true. There we go, yeah. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah! Where did you find... Ah! I believe the court has all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours! I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order! Order!
Now, wait a second. Hold on! I didn't confess or confirm anything!
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize is that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course! That is precisely what I am doing. Ugh. And do it a little tighter. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. You figured it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. Let's take him in one shot.
Yeah! This is so exciting watching you work again.
Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accused the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.
Why, that's easy.
For example, there's, the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you named Maggie. Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground? But... Wouldn't that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how would the person know her name was Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. Ah, I forgot. Was there any way for this could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way! It would be best if I could prove the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? 1 second, I have to put something gross in front of you really quick. Alright. Here, you net bastard, chew on this. Ring, 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 ring. Bastard phone. Diddle-a-doo-doo. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? Then, when you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, you... How did you...
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And... she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Yeah, I already done this, so I'm just gonna zoom right through it. So I already seen it like 10 seconds ago. That was when you learned her name was Maggie. But she made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that only could occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Order! Order!
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive!
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive the witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If you said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present this court proof that the witness had a motive. I think it's this. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list. These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artists group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage! An invasion of privacy! Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder! You're one of those people! You're just the cops who raided that brilliant artist— Oh, God. Shut up. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness!
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Is that obvious? The witness is... Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill.
No! This is too much!
Now you see, you might think I am doing shoddy voice acting by giving him the accent every now and then, but I'm actually being Galaxy Brain because I'm showing that it's clearly a load of bullcrap. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer...
Your Honor!
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness!
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please! Please, let's think about the content of that phone call! The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Mrs. Bryan and get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does events think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Maybe we should think about it, be thinking outside the box. Yeah, something like that. Let's see. I think that slime ball something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phones. Why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright? What was this something that didn't agree with the witness? I don't know, a cop? What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is with the police. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policewoman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they'd already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Yeah, sure, buddy. Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? Well, Phoenix, yeah... The evidence! Evidence! That guy is really creeping me out. What I've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. The phone I've lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? Yeah, sure. Yeah, alright, buddy. It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor! This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. This has to be. Maybe... This phone has the names or numbers of those in the con group in its memory. Con group is memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? We're trying to determine who that phone belongs to. Because of the phone numbers that are stored on it. Besides, who knows, maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. That jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again. Alright. I got it! We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? You got that from Maggie. You wiped it off. What? There was sandal over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. Ha! Oh my god. It's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. Made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to tell you this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't see the number stored on this phone. I must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. Of Gotta be joking. Here is the numbers I was gonna use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? The tone of your voice sounds like you've still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much! And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about! Ah, yes, this. Oh my now I remember! Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Yep, you get to see a brief, thing of that. So that's when... What a shithead. How do you even get in there anyway? What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free! I know. I know this phone has to be his. But I want to prove something like that! Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of the cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where? Where did I go wrong? Alright, dickhead, you're not going anywhere. Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am. The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that'll be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that fancy, ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to let it go like that? Hell no! The fuck, you're going anyway. Please wait, Your Honor.
All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
Do not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Yeah, for real, but like, you know. He's also trying to lie, and also he attacked Phoenix, so fuck him. Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. Only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. You fully understand? Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Shut up. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could only present one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't time to exchange business cards. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card. And that is... The card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But the court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? You're going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Ah! What? Why is my phone... What is this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear they were holding my phone. You're... Ah! No, it can't! By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. Ugh. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Ugh. Fuck you, loser. Eat shit. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, He has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's. Naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. I like she's still saluting in that. I mean, to be fair, this is a courtroom. Of course a cop is going to be found not guilty. Anyway. I think we'll start the next one, then I'll probably take a break after like a half hour. September 8th, 2:16 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1! Yeah, I love that. I knew what the really would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. Shouldn't have been a cop. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it?
Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. Life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? That's harsh. Most of that misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. We were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently, too, sir. There's an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and then, before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. Just that Dustin's gone because of me.
That's not true!
That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering for one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. I think it's all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet, I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Yeah. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too. What a horrible day. Got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had classes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He used to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else? And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered! This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right! I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? Keep staring at me, don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone are erased by Mr. Wellington. Guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since you came back into my life. Man, I could go for a burger. And that story... Oop. That story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. That's one of my favorite awkward zombie combos, to just eat your hamburgers, Apollo. I love that shit. Hey! New character! Alright, let's start this one, then we'll end the stream in a little bit. Hell yeah, I'll save my progress. Save my progress. What's so wrong with ramen? Nothing's wrong with ramen. I think they... Was it ramen or was it also like sushi? I forget what it was when they changed it. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. Thanks for coming by. See you later. People know what ramen is. Yeah. Well, that and they kind of like take a lot of stuff just out of context or like remove context from stuff. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eni? I think it's Eni. Oh yeah, Eni. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. That wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Like, I feel like some things are just kind of hard to translate, because I know that in, what's the name of that game? In Starfy, they, localized takoyaki, there's a takoyaki making minigame in that game, to localize it as dumplings, and that's fine, right? But, like, you know, sometimes they just, like, take, like, all kinds of stuff out of stuff. Like, a lot of the 4Kids anime dubs and stuff like that. You know? I can't believe something like this happened. He went to that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess. Keep playing through my mind. June 16th, 3:34 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Ah! What depressing rain. Understand how depressed that makes me, do you? I guess? But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. I'm here at the weather girl on TV. I think a little raining spell will break out with a day of sun. It's what that girl said. I stick my life on it. Well, that's the weather. That's why I didn't bother bringing an umbrella today. What nerve calling yourself a weather girl? This is going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chat. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. I mean, never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Our matter is a grave surgical clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medication mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her wrongdoing. She didn't offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Mr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Probably. Why would I? Now, I'm really gonna say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me! I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. You understand what that means? It means that they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove that I'm innocent. Yeah, not looking like that, buddy. You look about as, you know... you realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? You know, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? How do you know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean... Hey, wait a second here! I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together. But she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not...
She must be an extraordinary girl to undergo such a rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Faye. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed.
Oh. Maya. I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because of the power of spirits flow strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult.
Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me the one condition before I said my request.
Condition?
The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again.
Me?
And that is why I've searched you out. I want you to see her too. You want to see her too, don't you?
God damn this gnat. And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Beat it. Ugh. Give me a second, chat. I gotta squash a bug. I really wish there was a light switch in here. Yeah, I think it's a load of malarkey, and I see what's happening here. Let's... Oh! Yeah! I see what he's doing. What a dickhead. Alright, give me a minute. I swear, I hate the bugs that infest my room. It's just like, hey, I'm gonna fly around your food, and then I'm gonna fly around this light source, and then disappear. Little bastard. Alright. Let me keep working through this. June 19th, 1:25 p.m. Kurain Village. This is Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. Ah, hi. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl.
Hey, wait up, Pearly!
Huh? Someone else is coming this way.
Nick!
Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again.
Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up.
I'm not that big a deal. It doesn't like you were so far away.
Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little.
It's only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I'd have visited more.
No, you're not allowed.
I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well... Yeah, I love this song. Maya's theme is great. Congratulations, your training is going well for you. Phoenix Wright music is so good. So you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, you know the messy story behind it? Haha! Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network! Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And, to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network, anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray.
Oh, come on, Nick. You wouldn't take a crazed killer out. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client.
Are you sure about that?
That's too scary even for me.
Yeah, I guess so. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya?
Yep.
Kurain Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. Someone that lives here is a spirit medium?
Pretty much.
Most of my answers were too, I think. That's probably true, since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of the village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her?
Oh, you mean Pearly?
Pearly? Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait, and that means, is she also one?
Yep, she's a medium too.
Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. Hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious person tries talking to you, run away. Suspicious looking? Well, you're not wearing any training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Kurain Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt, duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? Sometime we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya.
Thanks.
Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. This looks like a martial arts dojo. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allowed such misguided reports on public airwaves. They're talking about the weather with this guy as just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manner. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Is it obvious? I'm gonna have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention, I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 pigeons died due to my negligence. Then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. So we'll have her write. The confession, the rain filling my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. You know, call me crazy here, folks, but I don't think this guy is trustworthy. So how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying at Collick College. The girl introduced me to this village. This is the hometown of the Crane School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is the daughter of the... God damn it, this fucking gnat. I swear. Miss Maya is the daughter of the master right here. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people in the spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Okay. June 19th, Fey Manor Channeling Chamber. Wow, such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. Whoa! Good sir! Good sir, who might you be? Ah, my name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fey. Got you, little bastard. There we go. I got the gnat. Nice to meet you. Ah, I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you surely would not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Ah, thank you. So, why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Yes! How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining. What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs to the Crane channeling technique. Okay, then, where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fey clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Crane school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare to the lowliness of my power to that of the Masters. That's how it is. So, today's channeling will be your first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is usually easy to call that person to our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So, this room is the channeling chamber. The place where spirit mediums speak with those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observe their session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Korean techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, as if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl. She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd. She is my daughter. Now then, what was you about to say? What a cute daughter you have! A pure heart that knows not of the evils of this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from and feeling it with her, I request. Well, it's not like I have a chance to anyway. I must insist and stress you do not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Sheesh. Poor Phoenix. June 19th, Fey Manor, Winding Way! Wow, this garden really is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? That's a little out of place in a garden like this. Small incinerator. I don't think the garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. Every family has to burn their own trash. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Looks like there's a room over there, too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Okay. Splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although, that incinerator piques my curiosity. What have I not seen? No clues here. So only that flicker is yellow. I'm able to look at stuff. So the urn, the incinerator. Okay. Let me move the side room, I guess. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. Okay. So it's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as a storage space. But here, it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Korean village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir! Does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? For them to spot you? No clues here. Alright. There's bedding spread on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one over there? Probably an exhausted medium taking a break, catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea not to disturb her sleep. Okay. Anything else? This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. Is there anything you can, like, note about it? Like, I can try to help. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. Like, try to, give me an idea what it sounds like if you can. If you can't, then that's fine, too. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Hey, you! Hold on, now! This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh! Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? I haven't seen you in, what, a year? You are, You're Lotta Hart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, Lotta Hart. Ah, so I guess you're still at it. I guess you're still at it, being a photographer. Of course! And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The challenge is about to get started. Is it that time already? We should all hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on! It's nice to see Lotta again. Lotta Hart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. High energy battle song. God, I know a couple of those. Dun, 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 dun. June 19th, Fame Manor Meditation Room. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests. No, I'm not doing that. That was an accident. Please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swallow those pesky flies once and for all. You mean they won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this? You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. The key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Yeah, I want to keep him, like, in this kind of fast kind of manner of speaking. I feel like it fits his character. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jar up some large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. Jesus. I hate the way that's written. That feels so mean. What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request you return to this heart of the Heartland. Why are you so mean? What are you? This is Korean Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Yeah, I don't trust her, and I don't trust him. Also, I think he's dead. Hey now, what was that just now? Came inside the channeling chamber. Hey, that's a gunshot! Excuse me? I heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya! Maya's in there! Alright, let's ask what to do. Miss Faye, what should we do? Yellow-bellied chicken liver? What are you waiting for? Kick it down already! But, the key... That key is one of a kind. In this world, there is only that one. Even I am powerless to open that door. There's really no other way. Alright. Stand aside. I'm gonna break the door down. Wait, please! That sort of recklessness. Yeah, and that's what I call being a man. Oh, wow. You know what's a gunshot sound effect, chat? Hold on. Oh, I don't have a gunshot sound effect. Shit. I guess I don't either. Damn it. I do have this, though. Dr. Gray! Oh, Lord. I was... murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Lotta, at a time like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, Cedar Boy. Leave this to the granny. June 19th, Korean Village. My cell phone doesn't get the reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. He's really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death of what's going on. Bobu, I'm going to be completely frank. This game takes place in 2017. That's not a joke. That's not a bit. These games take place in like 2016, 2017. Phoenix Wright was born in like 1992 or 1993. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she was the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, yeah. Maya doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lila, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like a wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. When his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts hollering. Must have been a real rough work for him. Yeah, so it's just taking place in the future, but it is just interesting, right? Let's see here. I don't have any evidence. I do have this, though. Let's check this. Okay, so... It's the only way in the channeling chamber. Like I said, can you give me any, like, ideas of what it sounds like? And I can try and help? Alright. Let's just try to at least get through this, section. And then I'm gonna probably end the stream. Rustic, thatched roofed houses where other villagers live on the street. They're nowhere near as large as they're nice to the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any other villagers walking around, though. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fae Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Kurain Boulder. There's a really complex relation here, but long story short... Let's see, so... Like that one? Let's see here. It might not be Mother 3. Let me see here. I might have a song that sounds similar to that one. I have to remember what it's called, though. I feel like I kind of know what you're talking about in the back of my head, but I can't place it. Alright. Okay. Big stone for spirits to live in or something like that. An old bus stop. It says Korean Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. It's an old-style phone booth. I can't say it fits in with this area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I might need it later. So I've seen everything else around here. Okay. I don't really talk about. I guess I just need to move back. June 19th, Fae Manor Meditation Room. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Fae, how's Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. Let me request that you wait outside for her recovery. I guess I just have to wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the thing on the scene? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe. Poor guy. Two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess what I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Alright, let me just move into the side room. I feel like there's somebody important here I need to talk to. June 19th, Mana side room! I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you?
Ah!
Like,
So isn't it about time to start?
Huh? Time to start what?
You know, like the channeling.
Channeling? Oh! No, actually, the situation has kind of changed.
Huh? Like, what do you mean?
Please stay calm, but there's been a murder.
So like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right?
Yes, that person has killed another person.
Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer.
Yeah, after all that effort, that's all she had to say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eeny Miny.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Eeny Miny.
At the college, I'm researching and studying, parapsychology.
Parapsychology?
That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like, supernatural phenomenon, ESP, psychic powers, that sort of stuff.
That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. So what brings you here today?
So, I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit? Do you know of a good spirit medium?
Dr. Gray did something about being introduced to this place.
Cause, like, talking to dead people and multiple personalities are my thing.
I see.
Why are you taking a nap? Like, I wasn't feeling good.
Huh?
I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time, because I, like, slept for a long time.
So you were sleeping here the entire time?
Yeah, ever since I launched.
You know anything about the murder that took place?
Like, what? Oh, that.
Excuse me.
I, like, totally know nothing. So it was, like, you know, killed.
The surgeon that requested channeling Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Oh, really? Then when was that about? Talk about him earlier.
Huh? Well, like, a long time ago. I was, like, a patient, yeah.
It's like he's trying to hide something. Alright. We will find out more about the nitty-gritty when it comes to this game tomorrow. But for now, I am going to peace out and eat more of this fried rice that I made. If you like the stream, you should stick around and come by tomorrow. We're playing more Sonic Battle and more Phoenix Wright training. So, here's my links. Support me. Here's my pin store. Twitter. And my VOD channel. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye.